Cat Alteresio will be bowling first. We're live. Cross overhead pin. Leaves a giant triangle. And a strike for Sue Holleran. Cat will be open. Cat begins with an 8. Holbrook is currently in 5th place. Boston Strong is 2 points behind them. Nine drop. In the bonus for Sue, so she starts with a 19 and an early 11-pin lead. That was for a 10 for both. So after the first 2 boxes of 50, 11-pin lead for Team Holbrook behind Sue Holleran's strike. Bekah Vestal. And yes, that is blue in her hair. Ruzzano. Taking her time. As she's wont to. Exchanging pleasantries. Bekah. First ball of the first frame for Ruzzano. Right in the 1-3 pocket, leaves the 5-7. Huge cheers coming up from the Exeter team. Oh, what a pickup on the 5-7. She used the ball. Struck the pin that was propped up against a piece of wood. Played it like the 1-7. Got a good bounce. 2 marks early on for Team Holbrook. Second bowlers here in the second frame. If you're not familiar with it, mixed nationals usually is mixed worlds, but Canada couldn't travel this year. We have 18 teams. Each team plays every other team. We started yesterday at 9 in the morning. We finished it about 10:30 at night. Managed to get in 10 matches there. Format is league style. Each bowler completes 2 frames at a time. Six in the fill, by the way, for Ruzzano. An early 13-pin lead. It's going to be rising. Just a moment. As Bekah puts up an 8 and a 7. Ruzzano puts up a 16 and a 9 for 25. The lead rises to 19 pins. Tim Douglas, who had our high single yesterday, a 169 against Bryan Heffernan. It won't take long for these balls to land. Douglas in the pocket. Leaves the 5-8. Heffernan just off on the 2-pin. He's got the 1-3, 7-8, 10. Oh! Couldn't get inside that. The wood was threatening it. Heffernan takes down all but his 8-pin. Douglas grabs one back. Early 20-pin lead now for Team Holbrook. 2 early marks. Both bowlers with mini splits. What a shot! Tough bounce off the wall. And similar effort from Hef. So Douglas starts with a 19 through 2. And Heffernan with an 18. 72-52. Just underway here. John Blais, Rich Limone standing off. Blais is on the head pin, rewarded with a 3-1 split. Four pieces of wood though. Limone is open. Spare bid. Not there. That's a 10. Two-pin lead through 7 of 50 boxes in this 5-on-5 matchup. Each team must roster 2 women at all times. Eighteen teams in the tournament. Blais with a 3-1. He's got the 6-pin on the right. There. So Limone starts with a 17. John Blais with an 18. Lead still 21. Now Josh Daley and Matt Nichols. 2 more great young guns. Nichols crosses over. He's got the 3-5. First mark for Boston Strong. Daley leaves the head pin. Ten for Daley. Team Holbrook. Craig Holbrook is sitting for this one. He's like, no, half spelling for a round. So 4 in the bonus for Nichols. Daley leaves. Difficult. There's a pair with a sleeper back there. All right. So 23 to start for Nichols. And 19 for Daley. 109 to 92 after the first 10. Pin lead. Behind Sue Holleran's leadoff strike. She's back in the pocket. She had a strike and a 10 in the second, so she was not in the bonus. Cat Alteresio. With 2 and 1, maybe makeable. Sue can't get past the blockers. And Cat was playing the wood, couldn't get it. Okay, 38 through 3 for Sue. And 25 for Cat. Okay, Sue's got half Worcester to contend with. Cat's off her head pin again. Into the space. So a 6 there. Cat could really use. She picks up 2 there. Lead down. $16. 124 to 107. Let's call that 17 instead. Sue picked up a couple pins on the third frame. Ruzzano now bowling on lane 30. Leaves a lambda. 1, 2, 4, and the 8 in back. Bekah Vestal right in the pocket, shakes the 10, and leaves a big plank right out in front of him. Just maybe a little bit full on that. Spare for Vestal. A good 10 there for Ruzzano. 17 pin difference. Vestal's next ball will take that down a bit. Pocket shot. Oh, she's taunted. Okay, both bowlers in the pocket, but 5 off the lead there. So down to a 12-pin lead for Team Holbrook. Battling to get into the money slots.
I know.
Yeah. Except I'll lose the bowlers. See if we can zoom in a little. We lose the approach. We lose the approach of the bowlers if we zoom in much. See the pins better. You need to see the bowlers a bit. That was a 10. 20 for Ruzzano. She has 45 through 4. She's spared in the first. And a 38 for Vestal. Heffernan Douglas. Hef in to spell Craig Holbrook, captain. Both bowlers off on the 3-pin. Hef with a 3-1. Douglas with a little eagle wing. He's got it. First mark for Douglas. He picks up 4 pins right there as Hef leaves 4 on the deck. Leads down to 10. Missed the head pin, got everything else. 8 in the fill, so it's a 2-pin lead for Team Holbrook. No. And 2 spares for Douglas in the 3rd and 4th frames. He's at 47 and a ball. Hef takes a 10 for 34. Still a 2-pin lead, but of course, Timmy will be filling that spare. Is likely to close that off, or better. John Blais, Rich Limone here. Both looking for their first marks. First ball in the third frame. Leaves the 1-3-7. Limone has the 1-6-8-10. Oh, just like he planned it, John Blais uses the wall and some wood off to the right. To convert his first spare. Gave the double thumbs up after that one. A little eye shade. No, I can't believe that didn't fall. All right. Four-pin lead now. Through 20, through 17. 5 in the bonus for Blais. Limone starts with the half whisker left. Plays it outside. He's open. Oh. Rich chips 2 more. Good out there. All right, leads up to 9 pins now. Minus Tim Douglas's ball. Anchor bowlers now. Daley right down the middle. Leaves a 4-2 spread eagle split. Flipped on the right. Nichols. Thin hit on the pocket. Here's a 1-3-1. Right back into the void. Okay, Nichols takes the 3 in the middle out. Tough box for Josh, that's a 5. And Matt takes an 8. Six-pin lead through 19 of 50 boxes. Mixed Nationals, who just joined us. We have the Boston Strong team against Team Holbrook as Daley throws half Worcester right. Nichols. Oh my goodness. How did those fall, right? Looked like he had a 2-in-1 split. Instead, he has the 6-pin. But he can't get it. Both bowlers muttering themselves right now. 40 for Nichols with 1 mark through 4. 32 for Josh Daley. Back to the top. Cat Alteresio. Holds on to that one. Takes the 7. Third ball here for Alteresio. She corrects, but she'll take a 4 there. Sue Holleran picks up 5 with her 9. Lead is now 10 pins for Team Holbrook. Minus Tim Douglas's spare fill. Here's our youngest competitor, age 17, subbing in for Bekah. We're allowed to make substitutions mid-round. Natasha, Hussey. Puts up a 9 in her sub roll. So Kat had a 37 half, and Bekah will be subbing for her. She just started with that 46. So she's at 46 through 6, together with Kat. Now Bekah Vestal is bowled her first ball in the 5th string, dropping 7. Right? Didn't catch that substitution. Oh, what a pickup for Vestal. Her second spare. Ruzzano has got the just off the head pin. Takes 2 in the back. She'll be shooting at the 1-6 with her 3rd ball. Lead is down to 8. Vestal in the bonus. Natasha Hussey in to sub, playing in her first adult tournament. At the top of the order for Boston Strong. 6 in the bonus for Vestal. She's up, just off the head pin on the lambda spare attempt. Triangle with a little line poking out in front of it. Do you think about that? Spare attempt is no good for Ruzzano. Vestal takes a 9. She'll sit down with 63 and 2 marks through 6 frames. And Joanne waves that one off, so that'll be an 8. 1 pin difference here. After Tim Douglas finishes it, after Tim and Bryan finish this first frame, we'll be at the midway point. This is the 25th box. In the bonus, and 8, so we have a lead change. Heffernan drops 9 Two pieces of wood, one up against the lip. And Craig Holbrook will remove the dead wood out on lane 30. Captain, legend, Pinboy. Okay, Douglas misses his bid to have 3 in a row. Heffernan closes the door on his spare though. So Douglas with his 8th fill is the big one. Misses his opportunity to hold on to the lead, which is now 7 pins for Boston Strong, and we're at the midway point. Through 25 of 50 boxes, scores 248, 241. Good wood there. Really, Heffernan 2 in a row on the head pin, 2 9-drops. Wood is gonna, I think, drop into the channel. No, it doesn't. It's just standing out in defense. Look at, meanwhile, Douglas makes a great bid. It is 3 and 1. Oh, right. Where precision was needed, he had it. He had to hit the tail of that wood. He picks up another pin there and another spare. 9 on the fill for Heffernan. He's put Team Holbrook back in the lead by 3 through completed frames, but he has an opponent's ball coming up in the 7th. So 3 plus a ball lead now for Team Holbrook. Rich Limone looking for his first mark. Knocks out 4. Blais falls with 3 out of the right side. Blais takes down 6 more. Both pullers open. Limone takes a 6. Lead now up to 6. Plus Bryan Heffernan's next ball. Rich Limone with his first ball in the 6th frame. Good outcome there. Blais all over the pocket. He's looking at the 10 pin. There. Oh, you can't be serious. Right to the tipping point. Moved it, and Blais, this is his single. $10 for Limone, and he picks one up there. Tight match, 5-pin lead here for Team Holbrook, 5 and a ball. Matt Nichols and Josh Daley testing out the footing. Ready to go here. First ball, 5th box for Nichols. Right in the 1-3 pocket, leaves a 2-1. Oh. Two great balls not rewarded there. Nichols has to basically hit the 5-7. Daley trying to skid the 4-pin over. So that was a 49.5 for Nichols and a 40.5 for Josh Daley. Daley still looking for his first mark. Square hit on the head pin. Leaves the big 4. Nope. Those were all, that one hit the wood in the channel first, so those are all foul balls, foul pins. Best he can get now is a 7. Daley uses the right wall. Send a pin back, but can't quite get enough. So that was a 7 for Nichols and a 10 for Daley. Daley's at 50, Nichols at 56. Match score now is at 296 to 289 through 6 completed frames. Bryan Heffernan with a bonus ball. So a 7-pin difference plus a ball. Holleran all over the pocket. Again. Tough but fair house. And Natasha Hussey is open in her second box of relief. She'll take a 7 there. The lead goes to 8. We played 31 of 50 frames. Team Holbrook holds an 8-pin lead. Over Boston Strong. Met Natasha's parents and her last night at dinner. Yeah, that was in the channel. That'll be a 9 for Holleran and a 6 for Natasha. She is really excited to be here. In her first adult tournament. Loves Candlepin bowling. Getting a pep talk from Nichols after that. Joanne Ruzzano. First ball in her 7th box. leaves the 4-6. Another bowler with a good spare opportunity. Good bid, though. Hey, big out coming up for Vestal. She's still got 5 up. Ruzzano takes her pin on the left and gains 2 more. Leads now up to 13 pins for Team Holbrook. Currently in the mix for 3rd, 4th, and 5th place. Penny Lane Prima Donnas, led by Jeff Surratt, are undefeated. Harry's All-Stars, led by Steve Renault, who's working as a Emeritus captain. It's only bowled in, I think, two of the matches yesterday. In 2nd place, 4 points behind. And there's a good mix of teams that have lost 3 or 4 games. We'll look at the standing sheets after this game to see where that all stands. Okay, Ruzzano has a good opportunity here. Is the 1, 2, and the 9 in the back, but the 2 pieces of wood to help out. Offer object though. Vestal working out the half Worcester. There it was. That's a 10. And she picks up 4 more pins there. Lead now 17, 332 to 315. Bryan Heffernan on a hot streak. 2 straight 9-drop spares. He'll be in the bonus with his first ball. Start the 7th frame here. Back on the head pin, another 9-drop, 3 in a row. And Douglas punches out 3 through the 3-pin hole. Oh! Looked like he had a place where he could miss to the right, but not on the cap. Great bid for Douglas. Bowls out of alley cat lanes and many other places. He also bowls in Holbrook. In the Tuesday Night Pro League there. Heffernan. Oh my goodness. He has found the pocket. After a tough start, he is on fire. F was at 24 through 3. He's now at 91 and 2 balls with that strike. And Douglas is having a little trouble finding his object now. Not there. Good job. That's a good 9 out of that. So Douglas at 92 through 8. Heffernan at 91 plus 2 balls through 8. 27-pin lead for Team Holbrook. John Blais with his first ball in the 7th box. Leaves the 189. We had a lot of reset issues on these lanes yesterday. I don't know why that one reset. Rich Limone. Finds the 1-2 pocket, leaves the diamond. Blais is open. Oh! Second box in a row where he's moved and shaken. The last spin. The Limone is still open. Picks up 1 there. They're going to have to start moving though. 26-pin lead. Heffernan on a strike. 13 boxes to play here. John Blais in the 1-2 pocket, drops 9. Matching 9 drop, but with... Oh, and then it rolls right up adjacent. Okay. Blais makes the 10 this time. For a spare. And Limone uses all of that wood. He's on the board with his first mark. No blood there. Daley now. He's been in the pocket. He hasn't had a mark yet, but he has been in the pocket more often than not. 5-7 reward. 4 horsemen right for Nichols. Wood staring him in the face with its eye. He plays it. I think that was exactly what he intended to do. Both bowlers open. 27-pin lead now. Plus a strike fill. For Team Holbrook. Like I was saying, Daley has been in the pocket every time. Not getting the splash action as his ball is driving through 40 miles an hour. Three and two split here. Oh! Got the 3-6 pocket he was looking for. Nichols looking to pick up two more here. He does. 10-8 there. Nichols is at 74 through 8. Daley at 67. The Team Holbrook holds a 25-pin lead. And we're down to the last two frames. Last 10 boxes to play. 5-on-5 action. These two teams battling to get up in the money. Natasha Hussey. With 6. Sue Holleran picks up 2 there with her 8. Holleran with a good spare leave. Second ball in the 10th box here for these two. Sue misses that. Hussey came in to spell cat Alteresio. After 5, finishes with a 73. That was a 96 for Holleran. $29 pin difference. Down to the last 8. Holbrook consulting with Ruzzano. Evidently the balls are coming back with skid marks on them. Oh, beautiful. First ball results in the 4-6 for Vestal. Ruzzano gesturing the 7-pin, but she has a 3-1 split. flip. Nice. Nice idea there. Good pinning, 10. Leads down to 27 now. And we're down to our last 7 frames. Boston strong, looking to get up into the top 5. Team Holbrook looking to stay in the top 5 with the lead. Ruzzano with a spread eagle. Vestal chipped out 2 on the right. Great hit at the spread eagle. Vestal looking at the diamond. She hit them all. The 5 wouldn't go. That's a 9. And the lead moves up to 28. Critical juncture here. Tim Douglas, the most explosive member of this team, had the high single yesterday. Treated everyone for dinner on his team. Comes and it goes. Heffernan with 2 bonus balls. He had a strike in the 8th. Grabs 5 with his first one. And they all go. What a run for Heffernan as Douglas takes a 7. He had 9 drops spare, 9 drops spare, 9 drop missed the spare, followed by a strike, and then that pickup. So 4 marks in his last 5 boxes. He's at 111 plus a ball through 9. Douglas, perhaps a bit thin. Okay. There it is, says Hef as he smashes the 6-pin. Rich Limone. Giving advice to Douglas, who caps, sends the ball back, and nothing goes left. That's for 10. And matching 10s for a 123 for F, a 109 for Tim Douglas. Joanne Ruzzano, by the way, finished with a 99. Bekah Vestal with a 95. John Blais working on a spare from the 8th, as is Rich Limone. Down to the last 4 boxes. Lead is up to 43. Bowling Nerd Network. This is on Candlepin. Yeah, I couldn't get the original the Wi-Fi setup, so I'm just streaming live on a different network. Yeah, I might set that up for the next one. In fact, that's a good idea. Limone working on the 710, and as most 710s go, they're still there. You throw in the middle. Almost picks it up for the 10. That's a 9. And Blais filled his mark with 7. Is at 96 through 9. Limone at 87. He had an 8 fill on his spare. Both bowlers hit the 3-pin first. Blais gets the 1 and the 2 to fall. Limone with a nice pick up there. And Blais almost follows. Last gasp hope for Boston Strong. Seven fill for a 104 for Limone, 105 for John Blais. And it looks like it's out of reach. 35 pin difference here. Nichols would have to go ballistic.
Going to be drawing the 50-50 raffle tickets. $255 for the winner. We got a little over $500 for this 50-50.
Nope. So 2 boxes to play. But that will probably do it. Team Holbrook's going to hold on. Thanks to a strong performance by Bryan Heffernan, Sue Holleran, and Joanne Ruzzano. We'll watch the bowlers finish out their string, and then I'm going to try to set up the pin cam. I'll come back live in a few minutes for match 13. Nichols picks up his spare. He needs 7 for 100. Team Holbrook has enough chops to survive. As Daley posts an 85. Last ball of the match. Some great late action. 7 off of the 4-pin there. And that's just enough to get Matt Nichols to 100. Final score in this match, Team Holbrook 508.
If you have a
Boston
you have
Strong
a pink
481.
ticket,
I'm going to sign off
you're
just
not lucky.
for just a minute,
Okay,
and I'm going to
sorry.
come back
Green
and try to
tickets
set
are
up the
out.
pin cam.
There's
Bye.
half the crowd gone
Spot
already.
lead. So let's try that in a different way. Set up a separate network in here, and I think we've got a signal now. Down to the wire here. Harry's All-Stars, Cape Ann lanes, on lanes 27 and 28. 11th round action here. Gina Provost bowling for Cape Ann. They're trying to hold on to a 10-pin lead through 8 frames here. Tina Ward clips an eagle. Big spares in the 8th frame for John Boudreau and John Winchell. So that 10-pin lead is not going to hold up without some more action at the top. Gina finishes with a 94. And Tina will finish with a 97. .427 to 417. Plus 2 balls for Harry's All-Stars. Cape Ann Lanes had a 30-pin lead a few moments ago. That's down to 10 now. It's Kathy Renaud leads a 3-1. Karen Dumas. Straight through. What a shot, Kathy said. Just too deep on that messenger. Oh, tough box. And a 10. That's a 5-pin swing, so the lead is now down to 5. 2 balls at the bottom of the order from John Boudreau and John Winchell.
You look good.
Cape Ann leads, holding on to a 5-pin lead.
Come on, sit up. Sit up, babe.
With 7 to play here. She's got a good bid at the 110.
3 in a row. Come on.
She threw the right ball.
Hit 10, babe.
Good out there.
Let it girl, babe.
One more, and lead is now down to 4. With 6 boxes to play. For Cape Ann Lanes, Rich Magnarelli. For Harry's All-Stars, Brandon Marks. Followed, next bowlers will be John Boudreau and Al Ketchik. And in the anchor, Winchell and Pete Crawford. Strike!
Go, Brandon! Oh, you're throwing!
And a spit.
Kick off, let's go!
Third mark of the match for Marks. For Magnarelli, that was his second.
Throw another one, Brandon. Throw another one. In there!
Oh,
Why is that trouble ball? It was in.
4 in the field. Marks with 2 bonus.
There you go, Brando!
There's a lead change. Harry's All-Stars finished yesterday's action 8-2. And there it is, a spare on strike.
You weren't sure which one to use. They use them both.
Picks up 2 more there.
Come on, 8 out of 10, Brandon.
And 6 on the fill. It's now a add 6 more to the tally.
Way to go, Brandon.
There's now a 10-pin lead for Harry's All-Stars with 2 bonus balls coming.
Go!
First one here from Jonathan Boudreau. Had to set up a separate network. Check mark. And a strike on the spare for Boudreau.
Got it, Boudreau!
Now a 20-pin lead for Harry's All-Stars with 3 boxes to play. And 3 bonus balls. Harry's.
Come on, John. Throw another one, kid. In there.
Another spread eagle.
All right, John. It's all right, kid. Come on, 8-9 spare. 8-9
3 on the first ball for Boudreau. But the lead keeps rising. That's now. Oh, and another 10 on it. So the 10-pin lead for Cape Ann Lanes is now a 30-pin lead for Harry's All-Stars, and they're going to hold on to second place. And they'll move to 9-2.
Attaboy, John. Come on, KW.
Great bid by Cape Ann Lanes. They had an incredible run in the 4th box. Meanwhile, Dave Godwin in a tight match. See if we can get around to the inside. Sorry, I'm gonna come in again. Price's wood flooring in a nail biter down to the last box. 9-pin lead for Drywall Concepts. Looks like that is the match. Mark Carrier just needs 7 pins here in the final box. He's working on a strike, and he's got 14, and that will do it. That match will end at 541 to 531. Drywall Concepts defeats Price's wood flooring. They've been making a run toward the end. Let's see what we've got further left. This is the scene here. Over 100 bowlers and many more spectators. Here we see Boston Strong holding on to a 21 pin lead, and down to the last box, Matt Nichols. Boston Strong. So that was an 8 in the spare. So that 21 pins is deceptive. 2 spares in a row for Bekah as his score gets, and a 10 for Nichols. Finishes with a 545 and 10 in the fill. It comes up 3 pins short. He needed the double strike. Boston Strong with the upset win over Team Bekah. Meanwhile, over here, this is match 11 action. Penny Lane Prima Donnas, down to the last 2 boxes, lead by 35 pins. Against Team Holbrook. See the scores up there, looks like Tim Matero with a 162. Jeff Surratt finishing off this narrow victory. They will remain undefeated. Josh Daley was working on a spare, but he filled that with 6. Surratt's mark will erase that. And the lead is still 30, down to the last box. And with the bonus pins, that one is now out of reach. So the Penny Lane Prima Donnas remain undefeated. Behind a 162 performance. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 spares and 2 strikes for Tim Matero in that 162. And all the matches are now wrapped up. Bowlers are changing lanes. We'll be underway soon. With our 12th match. Well, Ted DeBurrow updates the standings. We'll show you this, the standings through yesterday's score as we negotiate our way through the crowds. Hey, Cheech. Hey. Right there. If you didn't see it earlier, that was yesterday's action. Penny Lane Prima Donnas